How's it going?
I'm good, Matt. How are you?
Pretty good.
First of all, thanks for rescheduling this tonight.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.
How are you coping with the increased workload? Because you seem to be all over the internet at the moment.
Just never get off my computer, I guess.
Are you enjoying it, or you just find it's a necessary thing you have to do?
I'm enjoying it. This is what we love to do. So being able to do band stuff all the time is pretty nice.
And I mean, you've been doing this a couple of years now. You mentioned yesterday that you got nervous about the TV appearance.
Oh, for sure.
Do you think it went pretty well?
I think it did. I want to say it did, yeah.
And have you got any more of those lined up?
We're supposed to have a few people when we get to the arena tomorrow, do some interviews and stuff. So we'll see. I don't.
That's the Bon Jovi show, is it? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And how did that come about?
We actually Bon Jovi's putting on a contest where they choose a local opener every town they go to, and all you have to do is submit a video of some of your original music, and we did that, and we just so happened to win, and pretty excited.
How long's the set that you're going to be playing?
We got 20 minutes, I believe, so we get to play 4 or 5 songs.
Cool.
But we are main support like right before he goes on stage, so that should be
fun.
Full stadium, you know.
And a step up as well. Obviously, you've done touring for a while, but playing an arena show is going to be quite a step up for you guys.
Oh, absolutely. Any
nerves?
A little bit, but I think we'll be all right once we get there and start sound checking and stuff.
Are you and the other guys doing this band now full time?
Yes, sir.
And is it difficult to sustain a living being a full-time musician?
I mean, it's always difficult to sustain a living being a full-time musician, but we all live in a house together. We all pitch in together. We all do everything together, so I mean, it makes it a lot easier.
You all live together, so there's that camaraderie and brotherhood, yeah?
Oh, absolutely. We're family, for sure.
Have you known each other a long time? Have you guys grown up together, or?
Me and Kenneth Irwin, one of our guitar players, went to high school together, but the rest of us, we've really only known each other for about the past 5 years or so.
What about obviously you had a record out a couple of years ago. What difference has hooking up with a PR company like High Road Publicity, how has that helped your career?
It's helped us reach out to a lot of people that we wouldn't have known to even reach out to, and just it kind of helps us stick out from all the noise. You know, there's a lot of bands that are trying to get everybody's attention and stuff, so I think they do a good job of helping us.
Are you guys still based in Texas, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Is it hard for bands to break out of Texas and actually get out there into the world, really, and spread your music?
A little bit. We've done some traveling. We've been up to New York City, Nashville, Kansas, kind of a little bit here and there of the long trips and the long runs. But where we live in Texas, we live about 2 hours from Dallas and 2 hours from Houston, which are two of the big major music markets here in Texas. So we're kind of right in the middle, so we get to hit both of them pretty often, and it helps us out a lot.
Okay. I actually checked out your first album just earlier tonight. The sound of the band, it hasn't really changed from the two albums, and I just wondered if it's difficult to retain your true identity when other people get involved, like producers and stuff. Is it difficult to remain essentially what you want to put out as a band?
For these two albums, we have the same producer and the same guy helping us out, so I think that helped probably retain a lot of the... He knows how we work, and he knows how we put things together and stuff like that, so I think it really helps keep that consistency in between the two records, you know?
Yeah. Okay, touring-wise, I just wondered, just to follow on from what I said, have you any plans to bring your band overseas, maybe on another major support or anything?
We'd absolutely love to do that if we ever get the opportunity to do it. Hopefully it'll be soon.
Yeah, you don't have anything, any exclusive news that you can reveal that you've got lined up or anything, no? In terms of touring?
In terms of touring,
Yeah.
Not at this point yet. We our management is working on some different stuff for us,
Right.
and hopefully some of that stuff comes through soon.
Yeah, well, obviously, you mean you got to get out and tour to promote the album.
Absolutely, yeah.
Have you sort of local?
Sure.
Have you local dates lined up for that already, or?
Yes, sir. We have a lot of gigs around Texas lined up right now for that, and we're working with some folks to try to get out of state and get around the country and.
Yeah. Okay. You do on both albums. You do ballads like "Back Home," and you also do angry rock songs. I just wondered which you enjoy more performing. Or do
Depending
you?
on what kind of mood I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I'm angry, I like performing angry songs, and no, it's fun to perform them kind of all and see how they all fit together during a show and kind of go through that range of emotions.
Yeah. And,
while you're performing.
Right. What about in terms of writing? Do you find the ballads easier? Cause do they become more personal, or?
Definitely. I think it's definitely easier to write the ballads, sitting in a room by yourself, kind of, as opposed to the angrier rock songs. They're more of everybody sitting together and everybody jamming, and
yeah,
a lot of energy to it.
So do you write the ballads yourself? And the other songs with the rest of the band?
I actually, the drummer wrote Back Home. Yeah, there he is. Our drummer wrote Back Home on the last album.
Right.
He wrote Underneath, which is the last track on the second album. I wrote Prodigal, which is one of the earlier ballads in the record. But and then our guitar player actually wrote Why from the first album, so that was one of the ballads. So we kind of all trade off.
Yeah.
Doing the ballads and stuff.
So that's nice. As I said, it opens up a lot of different influences and stuff.
Absolutely.
Do you guys all come from the same song? I mean, you live together. Do you all listen to the same music, or do you all have your own separate record collections and they all differ?
We all have a few bands in common and stuff, but we all kind of have our different branches and things that we go off on. For example, K.I. listens to a lot of hardcore music and I guess death metal, what do you call it? And Nathan will listen to some folk music sometimes, I mean, it kind of ranges the whole gambit of
yeah, you throw all that into the mix and it creates Blacktop Mojo.
And then, we all kind of find common ground in we all like 90s grunge music and like old metal, like Metallica and Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
I mean, just kind of going back there, and Zeppelin, of course. Who doesn't like?
Yeah, sure.
Who doesn't draw from Zeppelin?
Yeah. What about if you could maybe pick? Okay, the new album's obviously dear and close to you because it's going to be released soon. I wonder if you could pick out just maybe 2 tracks and maybe just talk about how they came together, what they mean to you personally. Anything that stands out?
I think "Burn the Ships," the title track.
Yeah.
Oh, the reason the title came about in the first place was last year when we had plans to co-record this album was when everybody kind of quit their jobs and went full-time into the band. So
yeah.
Burn the Ships comes from a story that we read about, can't remember exactly who it was. I think it was Alexander the Great.
Yeah.
But he sailed to Macedonia or something like that, and they burned the boats behind them so that they had to take over Macedonia or die trying,
Yeah.
So we thought that kind of parallel kind of drew to us quitting our jobs and jumping in and, no going back type of thing.
I'm sure it hasn't been easy either. It's been...
It's been fun. It's been an adventure, sure.
What about another song then from the album, maybe?
Trying to think of which one to talk about. Pyromaniac.
Yeah.
We released that one a couple weeks ago on YouTube, and that one came together with me and our producer kind of came up with the guitar riff, and then that one was one of the really fun ones that was a collaborative effort with everybody in the room just kind of and it snapped together like just perfectly with everybody almost instantly. It was a kind of a magic moment kind of thing where you could feel it.
Yeah, one of the tracks that stand out from the album that would go down to Storm live, Paramaniac.
Oh yeah, dude, it is a blast to play live for sure. To just start headbanging too.
I just wondered, okay, it's your second album. Just wondered why the inclusion of the cover.
We included the cover because we had a lot of success with it on the internet, and we thought, we're a new band, so I mean, we thought, maybe if we included something familiar to, that they
can relate to
older rock fans, or fans that might not give us a chance otherwise would hear that maybe and give our original stuff a chance. So we thought it might be cool. Plus, we love Aerosmith and we like that song.
And it's a damn good version as well.
And thank you, man.
What about then Aerosmith? Your first introduction to hearing Aerosmith? Can you recall that?
Oh man.
Was it in high school? Maybe a brother's record collection?
I think I heard Dream On the first time when I was in maybe middle school.
Yeah.
On the radio, and I had no idea what the hell it was, but I knew I liked it for sure.
Yeah. Okay, just some sort of general questions. Many rock stars have passed on in the last 2 years. I just wondered which one personally had the greatest impact for you.
I think probably Glenn Frey.
Right.
The reason behind that is our engineer, Steve Melton, worked with the Eagles quite a bit. And I was having trouble with the vocal part in the studio one day, and he was like, "It's too bad Glenn died this year, or I would have called him up and had him talk you through it." And I don't know. I've always been a big Eagles fan.
Yeah.
So it was it was kind of a cool moment for me, but that definitely had a personal impact in the studio there.
Okay. Which sort of classic, you mentioned a lot of classic influences. Which classic band would you most like to have joined? Who would you like to have sung with?
I think Ozzy.
Yeah.
That would have been really crazy to be with him and Black Sabbath back in the heyday of their career.
Did you get to see Sabbath on the final tour there?
I didn't.
No.
Can't afford the tickets.
Yeah.
No, I got to see. I've watched a lot of their videos and stuff from their concerts, and they're still phenomenal musicians and performers.
So you would have been more of an Ozzy fan than a Dio then, yeah?
What's that?
Would you have been more an Ozzy fan than the Ronnie James Dio in terms of singers?
Yeah, I think I am. I think I like Ozzy's kind of loose style a little bit. Not loose style. I don't know. He's got an animalistic type of thing comes out when he's singing.
Okay, just a couple more to finish. What are the plans for the band, the immediate plans? Obviously, you got this album release coming out.
The album release coming out. We're trying to put a tour together right now to run around the United States and spread the good word of Blacktop Mojo.
You got to get to the UK as well. I mean, there's a definite market there for you guys.
Definitely. We have a lady working with High Road.
Natalie.
And she's planning on pushing radio in the UK, so hopefully we can make it into the earballs of some folks over there.
That would be good. Just a final one then. Who would you like to sit face to face and interview yourself? Maybe somebody that's inspired you. Maybe not even a musician.
That's a tough question.
Personal hero.
Maybe Steven Tyler.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a big... Somebody that's seen a lot, and, it's our dream to be, of course, a big rock band and to be successful and things like that, and to be able to interview somebody that's weathered that storm and is still out there doing it would be pretty amazing. Okay,
that's great. Thank you very much. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your evening, whatever time it is over there. Daytime.
It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right. Have a good day, then.
You have a good evening.
See ya. Thanks again.
Thank
Cheers.
You.
Bye.